Now, week 6 is in the books, everyone, and now we're going to week 7. One of the matchups we're going to keep our eye on is between the Alamo Heights Mules and the from San Antonio and the Victoria West Warriors. Both of these teams, they come in 6-0, and they've scored a lot of points this season. And for Alamo Heights, they scored over 30 points in each of their games here already. And for Victoria West, they scored almost 40 points per game this season. So Alamo Heights, they lost their star quarterback from last season in Colin Ernest, but they're going to have another man in charge in Walker Bryant this season. They have explosive playmakers, a wide receiver and running back as well. But Victoria West, they've a potent offense as well. I mean, quarterback Dominic Martinez, running back Genesis Jeffries, and also don't sleep on wide receiver Tristan Bernard, who's been the scoring machine this past couple of weeks for the Warriors. I expect this game to be high scoring and back and forth in this one. Another game we're going to look at here week 7 is between Goliad Tigers going to Corpus Christi area to face the London Pirates. Quarterback there, Finn Walick, has been, again, great for the Tigers this season. He's found star wide receiver Lamont Franklin a lot this year, and also running back Donovan Perry has been great at 2 as well for Goliad. But Pirates, they had in this game 3-2. Their only losses were to Refugio and Toloso Midway, and they had 3 wins at which they scored over 40 points in all those 3 wins. They won against Bishop, Aransas Pass, and Mathis, and both these teams, again, are in the same district, and they're trying to stay undefeated here, not have to suffer their first loss in district play. And speaking of these 2 games, I think they're going to be outstanding to look at. But I wanted to ask about our viewer poll again, who you thought our player of the week was in week 6. And here are the options. Goliad wide receiver Lamont Franklin, Yoakum wide receiver Xavier Barnett, Tidehaven quarterback Cale Russell, or Bloomington running back Aiden Gardner. And looks like people are choosing Aiden Gardner here from Bloomington. Again, he actually won it there, so people out in Bloomington voting out for him, and props up. He's going to probably get it back-to-back weeks. He's doing outstanding stuff for the Bobcats. Now let's go check out the AP poll here in college football heading into week 7. We had a lot of changes here between the teams, and here's how it looks. Texas is at number 1, Ohio State is at number 2, Oregon's at number 3, Penn State at 4, Georgia's at 5, Miami is at 6, Alabama's at 7 after they were number 1 but dropped to number 7 after a really bad loss to Vandy this past week. And then Tennessee is at number 8, Ole Miss is 9, and then Clemson jumps up there to number 10, and then Tennessee as well. They lost again to a tough loss to Arkansas. So again, you have both those teams drop up there from number 1 to number 4 for Tennessee down to 8. And you got Ohio State again, number 2, Oregon 3. And, being an Ohio State fan, just as usual, that's going to be a big game there against Oregon this week. And then Penn State, they jumped up as well to number 4. That's going to be, I think, for them, that's a big jump, especially with that win over UCLA. Not the most impressive win, but they are up there in the top 5 right now here in this week's AP poll. And then finally tonight, Victoria East Cross Country. They placed, again, second in districts this past weekend. And the girls cross country team, they had some qualifiers, and sophomore Zoe Cloud, who placed 3rd place, and then senior Avery Harriman placed 10th place in the individual qualifiers. And then other players as well have been huge for this team here for the Titans. And props out to all the players there, and Kiana Thomas, Carly Curley, Rachel Simpson, and Zamira Valdez. And they've been all outstanding players there for the Titans this season, and props up to them. And also shout out to the men's cross country team. They've done really well as well in districts. That's going to do it here in sports. Don and Shauna, back to you.